Told you to watch your back, Smithy. You're early. It's a derringer, Smithy. Small but effective. Last time I used it, fella took 2 whole days to die. Bled to death inside. It was real painful.
Good for you.
Stop it! Damn you, Tannen! You. Hey, lighten up, jerk! We doing anything Monday? No, Monday be fine. You can kill him on Monday. I'll be back this way on Monday. Settle this then. Right there. Out in the street.
Eastwood, I'm glad somebody finally got the guts to stand up to that son of a bitch. You're all right in my book, Mr. Eastwood. I'd like to buy you a drink.
Aw.
I wanted your drink to run in. It was no big deal.
I'd like for you to have this brand new Colt Peacemaker and gun belt. Free of charge. Free?
Yeah, because they want him to kill.
Everybody to know that the gun that shot Buford Tannen
Yeah.
was a Colt Peacemaker.
Hey, no problem. Thanks.
Damn it. I read that book too. You're quoting Jules Verne from The Earth to the Moon.
You've read Jules Verne.
I adore Jules Verne.
Oh, I love them together.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, my absolute favorite. The first time I read that when I was a little boy, why I wanted to meet Captain Nemo.
Doc, what are you doing?
Oh, nothing. I'm just out
Nothing.
enjoying the morning
Just
air.
falling in love.
It's really lovely here in the morning, don't you think?
Yes, lovely, Doc. Listen, we're gonna load the DeLorean up and get ready to roll, all right? Hey, look at that, the tombstone.
The tombstone itself and the dates still remain. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
We know that this photograph represents what will happen if the events of today continue to run their course into tomorrow.
Right,
Because Marty's going to kill him.
I just need to take your measurement.
Oh, look, pal, I don't want to buy a suit.
No, this is for your coffin.
My coffin?
Well, the odds are running 2 to 1 against you. Might as well be prepared.
So, may not be my name that's supposed to end up on this
Oh, it might be
tombstone.
his.
May be
Yeah.
yours. Marty,
Yeah.
I've made a decision. I'm not going with you tomorrow. I'm staying here.
What did I say?
What are you talking about, Doc?
There's no point in denying it. I'm in love with Clara.
Oh, man.
I knew he'd stay.
You're a scientist.
Because Marty will sort it out for him and then he can just carry on living with Clara.
Up here.
You're right, Marty.
What's wrong?
I've come to say goodbye.
Goodbye. Well, where are you going?
I'm going away. Well, I'm afraid I'll never see you again. I don't think there's any way that you can understand it.
Please, Emmett, please. I have to know. If you sincerely do love me, then tell me the truth.
Yeah, I'd be telling her the truth because I think she's got an open mind.
I'm from the future.
I understand that because you know I'm partial to the writings of Jules Verne. You concocted those mendacities in order to take advantage of me. Oh, I've heard some whoppers in my day, but the fact that you'd expect me to entertain a notion like that is so insulting and degrading.
It's a woman, right? I knew it. I have seen that look on a man's face 1,000 times all across the country. All I can tell you, friend, is you'll get over her. Oh. Clara was 1 in a million. 1 in a billion. 1 in a Googleplex.
How much has he had? None. That's the first one. He hadn't touched it yet. Doc! What are you doing?
I've lost her, Marty. There's nothing left for me here.
All right, that's
I thought he
why you
was
gotta come
drunk.
Where?
Back to the future. No!
Oh.
Listen. I'm not really feeling up to this today. Doc, you okay?
I think so. Whoa. What a headache.
Listen, you got a back door to this place? Yeah, it's in the back. Let's go, Doc.
Are you coming out here, or do I have to come in there after you?
Reese, blacksmith!
Use that as a bulletproof vest.
I've never seen a man so broken up over a woman. What did you say her name was? Kara? Sarah? Clara. Clara.
Excuse me.
Ma'am.
But was this man tall with great big brown puppy dog eyes and long silvery flowing hair?
You know him.
Him.
Like, who decided that this was how shoot-offs were done, you know?
I thought we could settle this like men.
You thought wrong, dude. I hate manure.
Look!
Yes!
A couple of cars for the tender!
I was wondering about everyone else. Doc is not going to go back.
Ready to roll!
Marty, the new gauge on the dashboard will tell us the boiler temperature. It's color-coded to indicate when each log will fire. Green, yellow, and red.
She's going to have to go back with them.
Hold on to something, Doc! The yellow light's about to blow!
Horn.
I love you!
Just a little farther.
Isn't the third thing going to blow?
Doc! The red light's about to blow! Ready, Doc!
Whoa. Did they use a full-size train for that stunt?
Marty. I had the worst nightmare. You're right, there's not much left.
know.
Hi, Marty.
Ma'am!
These are our boys. Jules. And Vern.
It's great, Doc.
But what does that mean?
It means your future hasn't been written yet. No one's has. Your future is whatever you make it. So make it a good one. Both of you.
That's nice. Well, well, well. As I'm sure you guys predict, I actually really enjoyed that. I actually had a great time. I'm so sorry it's gone so dark. I did enjoy that. I really did. I think because I felt like when we were in the Western world, it evolved quickly. There was likeable characters like Clara. I think she had a real impact on how much I enjoyed that. And I felt like, I don't know, I just felt like it flowed. I didn't feel like we were just, I don't know how to explain it. It just, like, there was obviously the bad guy, but it because there were other good characters, I really enjoyed it. It's so dark. I really like how that ended. I like that he ended up with Clara. What was stressing me out about the end was that train section was just stretched out quite a lot. So I was like, come on. Like, I obviously get it's for, you know, it's for film, but I just thought, oh my gosh, can we just like pick up the pace a bit? But I did like that I didn't know whether Clara would end up in the car or whether Doc would, or what would happen with that. So I liked that that was left kind of open. You know, he made the decision to walk away from her, and then obviously she came back, and I think that was the perfect ending. I also liked that he spoke about how the future is erased and the future is yours and it's what you make it. I think that was the proper way to end it. I think everyone watching the film probably needs to hear that, instead of it kind of feeling like everything's written out for us. I thought Marty was really good in that. Like I said, I actually didn't mind being in that world. You'll have to let me know where that was set. I thought the set looked great. Yeah, I actually had a really good time watching it, and I like that they ended the trilogy. I like that they've said like the end, and I like that he got back to his own time, and it wasn't. I like that there was an absolute definitive finish. Because if that was left with question marks, that would have really stressed me out. So I like that it was done to be a trilogy. I can't remember if you guys said that when they wrote the first film, if they intended for it to be a three-parter. It was really cool seeing the Doc with the train, and that was his new time machine. I thought that was really fun. I really like that he met someone as well, and that he got to have his children. That finished that off nicely, and that Marty is with Jennifer, and everything is back to normal. Do I think that will make my top 10? Probably not. I would say part 2 is still my favourite. Yeah, I would say part 2 is still my favourite film. But I'd need to see part 1 again to compare 1 and 3, because I watched part 1 so long ago, years ago, that I would need to rewatch that to compare it to that one. But I would probably, off the top of my head, if I had to rank them, I'd probably say 2, 3 and then 1, which, it's a Western and I liked it. You'll have to let me know where the films sit with you. I'm just really glad that I've seen the trilogy now. I can now say I've seen the Back to the Future trilogy. I feel like that's something that most people should be able to say that they've done. And I can now officially say I've done that. So yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed. If I've missed anything, let me know. If there's any information you think I should know, then also let me know. I think that there was something else I was going to say during that, and I cannot remember. Oh, I was going to say that I often think about being able to go into the past and tell people about the future. So it kind of like scratches that itch of my brain, that these films, like, I love that concept of being able to go and tell people, you know, even just from 50 years ago, maybe not 50 years ago, like 100 years ago, the world that we live in now. And films like this really make me think about how far we've just come in the world, and how just how differently I live from how my grandma would have lived, you know? And it's something I think about a lot. So when I watch films like this, you know, I just watched The Time Machine, it really just like I said, it just scratches that itch in my brain of just, what if, you know? Because I think we all think about it. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you enjoyed this trilogy, and hopefully I will see you again soon for another reaction.